Hey guys, welcome to day 3 of our Fotodiox NAB digital booth. We couldn't make it to Fotodiox this year, so we've decided to do a digital booth where we talk through different gear that we carry here at Fotodiox for filmmakers, but also for photographers. Today, on the first day, we talked about lens adapters specifically. Yesterday, we talked about all of our LED lighting, and today we're doing kind of a broader category, cinema gear. So it's going to cover a little bit of lens adapter, a little bit of lights, but also some of our other gear. So Angel will be here shortly. He had to go grab something last minute. Alex is running the camera. So if you have any questions, you can ask Alex, and he will help you out. He'll read the questions to us, then we'll answer them.
For sure. Yeah, welcome everyone who's joined. I see Warren Andrew, I see Michael JS, Mispa NUA, Creative Fluidity, Let Me Take a Picture joined. Yeah, you can take a picture.
Yes,
Go
you can
for
take
it.
a picture.
I think I see Myra.
But if you take a picture of us, you have to tag us.
Yes, please.
Tag Fotodiox.
Let's start it.
All right, cool. So, Angel's going to join us in a second here. But yeah, we're talking specifically about our filmmaking gear. And the first gear we're going to look at today is, back a couple years ago, the big fad was shoot movies on your phone because phones got really good. It's not as popular as it used to be, but I still think it's pretty phenomenal. We're actually using the iPhone 13 mini, my personal iPhone 13 mini, to film this right now. And it actually has such a good camera that I've actually shot some of the Fotodiox promo stuff I've shot with the iPhone 13. So here at Fotodiox, we launched a series of accessories for phone cameras. So this is our Ninja line, and the base is this. It's this magnetic holder. It's called it's just the base Ninja filter holder. It's got a magnet on the front. It's got a couple mounting points. Got a mounting point there and there. And what you do is you actually attach this to the magnet built into your phone. If your phone doesn't have a magnet built into it, it also comes with a magnet you can attach. So we actually have a magnet underneath this holder right here, and it just snaps right on. And then you can use different accessories. So this is probably my favorite accessory that we've carried. This is the Mirage mirror. This is a black reflective surface with a metal mounting rod right there. What you do is you just slide it into the Ninja holder, magnet it to your phone, and then you've got this black reflective material right by the lens. And what this does is it creates a reflection effect. It basically, you point it at your subject. What, are you eating popcorn down there?
No, I'm getting some down.
You point it at your subject, and it adds like a lake reflection effect. So we've brought this to Chicago, to the city. We've gotten really beautiful skyline shots where you got the city, and then you got a reflection of the city.
Yeah.
Now, people have said, well, you can just do this digitally. Yes, you can, but it's so much more fun to do it in camera.
Yeah.
If you can actually do it in your shot, it's going to look more organic than something you would do digitally. When you do a digital edit, you can kind of tell. But when it's like an actual reflective surface, it's kind of harder for people. People look at that and go, "Wait, how'd you do that?"
Yeah.
So yeah, that's our Mirage mirror. But we also carry a couple other different products for the Ninja line. This is our 20x macro lens. This is a really cool lens. This basically is like a microscope lens. You can magnet to the front of the lens of your camera, and what you do is you actually get right up close on something.
Here, how about this? I know that your phone has a magnet for the Ninja.
Let's
show everybody watching.
All right,
the live
we're gonna
stream.
snap it right on. Here we go.
And just like that, you have a lens on your.
Oh,
iPhone.
that's the wrong lens. Here we go.
Perfect.
Shoot. Okay. So we are ultra. Okay. So
Super close.
Close up. Here is the Fotodiox logo on our shark bite for GoTough accessories. As you can see, it's very, very close up. It's like a microscope. Here's some wood grain on our table.
Show them my skin.
Oh, let's show them Angel's skin.
Watch
Wow,
skin.
look at those hairs.
Oh,
I bet you didn't think that you'd be seeing macro footage on a live stream, but you are. Okay,
Show
here.
them, you
Oh,
want to
one
show
more
them
thing?
the Mirage real quick?
Oh, yeah, let's do the Mirage. All right.
Here you
Just
go.
gonna-
Hello, everybody. But as you can see, that's what it does. So definitely a good accessory to take if you're gonna go out in like a touristy area, like especially Chicago. You go down there, you want nice pictures of the Bean, or the Cloud Gate, or even the Buckingham Fountain, or anything really where there's a lot of tourists. You just lay this right on your phone, and boom, you have a nice little shot.
All right, we're gonna stop with the madness and go back to Norwal.
There's also one other accessory, right, Sean?
Yes, it's our filter holder. Here, I'll let you talk through that. It's got a star filter on it right now.
Oh, perfect. It does, yeah. So this was the original idea with the Ninja, was to be able to add filters to your smartphone, essentially. So yeah, the standard kit here comes with a 55 millimeter filter thread, and yeah, it comes. What kit
Marty said, "Yikes, Angel's arm here."
Hi, Marty.
Hi, Marty.
Yeah, but depending on what kit you buy, we offer one that has 4 filters and this little adapter here, and you have a star, I think an ND, a CPL, and I believe a UV filter. But yeah, they're great for just adding filtration to your smartphone, so you can up your video or your photography. I personally use these for video, especially with the star filter. I mean, you get those nice little what are they called? Star
effects.
Star effects.
Yeah, it's like a star flare. Little points of light, you'll get little star points. Because it's basically little lines on the filter.
Yeah, and it adds a nice little 70s aesthetic to your video. So something you can do definitely in digital, but why not do it organically with something like a starter kit that we sell online? You can actually go on our website right now, fotodioxpro.com, look up Ninja, see the full collection we have there. We have a 15% off sale running today, yeah.
Yes.
So it ends today at midnight.
But it's not just on the Ninja, right? It's the entire site.
Everything you see here is site wide.
Everything's 50% off today.
1.5.
Also, one more thing. Today we're doing a giveaway. We're giving away the entire Ninja kit. So it has the Mirage mirror, the macro lens, the filters. All you have to do is DM our Instagram account with the word Ninja. And we will pick one lucky winner, and we will send you basically a complete Ninja filter kit for your phone.
Yeah, it comes in a nice case with everything you need, everything in our Ninja collection. And yeah, it's, good little gift there. Just simply DM us Ninja. It's that easy.
For sure.
That easy.
All right. Next we're going to look at GoTough. So GoTough is our line of GoPro accessories. And I'll show you right here. This is my GoPro Hero 9. I know it's a little outmoded. I've got the anamorphic lens on it, which is pretty cool. We don't sell this, but it is a cool anamorphic lens. And this is our GoTough grip. So what this is it's a handle that has a 1/4-20 mounting point on it. And then I've got the GoPro mounted to it. It does come with a quick release that you can attach, but I've got our GoTough tripod mount attached to it. They come in multiple colors. This is a great mount to mount your GoPro directly to a 1/4-20 tripod. And I've got it attached with a green GoTough thumb screw. So these are aluminum mounts. They're they come in different colors. It's a really great way to customize your GoPro setup. And they're very durable. You can see this one's actually a little nicked up because I've been using it for a couple years. Yeah, right there. I've been using it really hard, and yeah. And I like this setup, especially for blogging. It's a little easier than holding a handle at the bottom. Makes it a little more stabilized when I'm moving around. GoTough grip is great. It also has a cold shoe on the top of the handle, and you can mount a light. And actually, I left the light in my studio, so I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back.
Little does he know.
I mean, there's so many other different ways to use the GoPro stuff. Like, for example, Angel here is using it on just like a standard ball head. Again, it's another tripod head to go to the 1/4-20, and the ball head has a cold shoe on there. So you can put it on any cold shoe mount, on top of a camera, on top of a cold shoe like on the GoTough grip. And there's just so many ways you can use GoPros. I mean, some people use it for, say, B-roll, if they're out vlogging. And it's just another good way to get some extra footage. Like, say you're in the middle of a photo shoot, just attach it to your camera and you have B-roll running while you're taking pictures, and that's a really cool way to use it.
They also sell these cool little wrenches. They're called shark bites. It has a bottle opener on the front as the mouth, like that, and it has a tightening wrench on the back here, so you can tighten all your GoTough GoPro accessories just with one little wrench here. So they come in different colors. They come in 6 different colors, I believe.
These are great. The wrenches
Gold,
are great.
green, blue, black.
All right, I got the light. This is our Radius Pico light. It's got an internal battery. It's actually curved, so you get a little bit more coverage. And you can take off the diffuser and just have the bare LED chips. Put it on. Let me turn on the light. It's got brightness from 10 to 100%. That's 100, and then you have color balance too. That's tungsten. That's daylight. This is a great little compact light to do this. At least this bit. So it's got a cold shoe mount on the bottom, which means you can mount it on a camera, or in this case, this. I'm just trying to get it on here. Huh.
Yeah, and the great thing about
There
this
it is.
light is, of course, it's curved, so you have a 180-degree spread, so you can evenly light your subjects in a big group, small group, but it's still a nice little light because it's curved. But yeah, this is the whole setup.
This is a great blogging setup if you're out, in a darker location. Let's say you're at a club, or you're out in the woods, or exploring someplace. You got your GoPro shooting video, you got your light lighting everything, and a really nice handle. And because it's flat on the bottom, you can just set it down on a flat surface.
It is so nice.
So this is a really great blogging setup if you shoot GoPro, or if you shoot with a smaller compact camera. You could put a smaller mirrorless camera on
Yeah,
here too.
definitely.
This is called the GoTough Grip, and then these are the GoTough GoPro mounts. And this is our Radius Pico, so great little setup.
A little bit of everything on here.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
We have Tamron Tech Jeff says, love the Radius Pico Light. I did hundreds of webinars with those. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
nice.
Jeff. Welcome.
Speaking of our mini lights, we talked about a couple of these lights already in previous videos, but I just wanted to bring them up real quick. This is our Prismo Pocket. So this is kind of a little more beefy than the Pico, because what this has is it has a lot of different settings. As you can see, it's cycling through its RGB mode. So it has different effect settings, but you can also do daylight or tungsten. These are effects. So let me just go to CCT mode. So this is CCT, daylight, tungsten. You can also go to HSI mode, so you can have different colors. And then you have RGB mode where you can pick different colors that way too. This is a really great little light. It's a little more expensive than the Pico, but it has a lot more control to it. It's got a little readout on the back, so you can see what you're controlling. Buttons on the side. This is a beautiful little light, 1/4-20 on the bottom and on the side, so you can mount it in various ways. And right now I've got it on our mini tabletop tripod, just so I can set it wherever I want to in a scene. So yeah, Prismo Pocket, great light. Angel, you want to talk about the Prismo Stick?
Yeah, so right here we have the Prismo Stick, which is just as, basically it has the same features as the Prismo Pocket, just a different form factor. And that form factor being that it's a stick. So it's not a full 360 stick, but it is a 180, so it still has a good, spread on your subject. You can use this pretty much anywhere in studio, anywhere there's cramped spaces, on the go, because it is battery powered. And it does have the CCT control, HSI control, RGB color mixing, and special effects mode. But it also has something a little bit better than the Prismo Pocket, is that you can actually connect it to your Bluetooth device, such as your phone. And you can use it with our app. So there's a QR code here on the back for the app download. And that's actually what I was doing on my phone. I was pulling up the app so I can kind of transition to the next light we have, which is this one right here. It's the Prismo Globe. So with the Prismo Globe, again, same kind of like lighting modes that you would see on the Prismo Pocket and the Prismo Stick. However, you might notice that it doesn't really have any buttons on here except for the ones in the front here. But these offer you limited control, because this light is designed to be completely controlled by an app, which I have pulled right here. And if you give me one quick second, I can quickly pair the light to my phone. Here I am pairing the light, and I can control it from an app, again, on my phone. And let's go ahead and play with it. So I can control the color temperature here. Woo! I can control the brightness. So it is pretty bright. And then I can also control the hue saturation. How much brightness I want there. It's all powered from this app that we have. So yeah, and again, the color mixing is there for RGB color mixing. Special effects are available as well. So yeah, it's a nifty little light, and it's magnetic too. So you can pretty much like attach it to any like metal surface. And it also comes with this adapter here that just sticks to the bottom. So now you can put it in a light socket.
It's Edison mount, I think they call it.
Yes, it's called Edison.
So you can mount this in a light. Just take the light bulb out, mount it right in there, and then you have an app-controlled light source to put in your seat. You just hide it behind a lampshade.
Yeah.
Another fun thing you can do with this is it does come with this the carabiner. Does this come with it, or is this an accessory?
It should come with
It
it.
comes with a carabiner out that has a quarter 20, and you can do some fun effects with it. All right, I'm gonna do something that apparently is bad luck, but I don't really care. All right, here, Angel, put on some power.
Put on some power.
Yeah, no, make it white.
Okay.
All right, so.
Trying to do it. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, there we go. We got a light under the umbrella. So if you had someone walking around at night and you wanted to light them, they're so compact you can just kind of stick them anywhere. So.
Right now I have it in lightning mode because it is very fitting with the umbrella. So I brought the storm underneath his umbrella. I'm so sorry, Sean.
So we're going to definitely do a video about this setup in the future, putting our Prismo globe under an umbrella, maybe bringing a model. So look forward to that video.
Yeah. And I just want to give a quick shout out to our crystal camera here. The reason why is because we have a Prismo Pocket. And one thing we did, I believe, at previous trade shows was simply set the lights to set one of these Prismo Pockets to party mode, and then just set the crystal camera, which this is one of our Fotodiox crystal cameras. It's modeled after the Hasselblad V system, the Hasselblad 500 CM. But yeah, you put this little pocket underneath it, and you have a nice little lit up prop here. These are good bookends, but you can also use them in filmmaking for like props. So you can put them on a coffee table if you need a prop, and you're, whatever you're shooting. Let's say you're shooting an ad, commercial. You need stuff to fill in the bookshelf, or a coffee table or anything like that. Crystal camera is a good little prop, and also makes a nice little decor piece here.
Yeah, and they take crystal clear photos.
Yeah.
I actually did a whole
That's
April
funny.
Fool's video about that a couple weeks ago. Also, one other light I wanted to show off. This is our slightly bigger factor radius mini. So this is like the daddy version of the Pico. It's bigger. As you can see, it's got this really nice curve to it, so you get a lot more coverage than a standard flat LED panel. And here we got I think we have a battery for it down there. Can you grab one?
Absolutely.
This is actually a pretty bright light. It also comes with a ball head, so you can mount it on your camera rig or a tripod.
There's a
Here's the ball head
right
right here.
It also comes with the battery as well and a charger, both home and
PF
car
battery.
charger. So
So this is a great light for video. We've used it for headshots, for interviews. You can also mount it on a camera. I'm going up to 100% here.
we're gonna shine it on me if you'd like.
Yeah, we're at
Dang.
100%.
Yeah.
And it's very soft, diffuse lighting. It has this nice coverage to it because it is curved. You get a little more, coverage.
Go ahead and mount it on your 6K over here. I know you have a rig
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything. So if you're like a broadcaster, someone who does documentaries, you mount this light on your rig, and you can go ahead and just light your subject on the go.
Sure.
And because it has a 180-degree design, the curved design, you're gonna be able to light someone more evenly, light a group more evenly, light a room more evenly because of the spread of the light.
So yeah, this is a great light for filmmakers, especially if you're going mobile. If you have a really running gun setup, just mount this light right on your rig and you are ready to go.
Yeah. So do you have any questions so far from the audience? We've covered quite a lot of things here, a lot of things from lighting to small little accessories. But before we proceed, do we have any questions from the chat here?
Nothing right now, but let's just say hi to Myra. Let's say hi to G Castro
Myra.
Photography
Hello.
to let me take a picture. And this isn't Daisy.
Hi, not Daisy.
Yeah, that is your real name. And welcome Deepu Photo Studio, who just joined, and Gio Jenkins.
Nice. Hello.
Hello.
So today we're talking about Fotodiox cinema gear. We're not at NAB this year, so we are doing a digital booth. Next up, so we're kind of talking about products we sell that you would use in filmmaking, and a really handy product that we sell. Let me grab it here. These are our magic arms.
What makes it magic, Sean?
So what's magic about it is when you loosen this, the arm is fully flexible, and then when you tighten it, when you tighten the tightening thing, the arm is no longer flexible; it's rigid. So this means you can do a lot of customization with the setup. As you can see here, I have done this rig where I've got a phone holder mounted over this vintage TLR camera. And what this allows me to do, let me lock it down so it's rigid.
Yeah.
There we go. So I adjust it to where I want it, and then I lock it down. I would have the phone in it, but it's actually being used to film the live video. Oh, you know what? I can use this phone. Just imagine there's a phone here. So we've got, this is our Fotodiox phone clamp with a 1/4-20 mount. I've got it mounted on this, what's the length of this magic arm? We have two sizes.
Yeah, so we have a 7-inch and an 11-inch.
This is our 11-inch magic arm, and then this is our 7-inch. And what I'm doing with these two magic arms is I'm creating a rig that makes it super easy for me to walk around with this vintage TLR, and the phone is actually filming what the second lens is showing on this screen. And so basically I've got this really great, simple little rig. So these are great for all sorts of setups. I think we've got some magic arms over here. Do you want to tell us what you're doing there, Angel?
So yeah, of course, like we said, the magic arms, they use the 1/4-20 to mount different accessories. This is just an adapter here that has a 1/4-20 on it. However, the main purpose of a magic arm is for you to mount, your monitors or your microphones or just anything you need to, mount at a certain angle or need to articulate with. So yeah, you can use these for a wide range of things. They're not just limited to monitors and microphones.
Like
you can see.
what I'm doing here,
Yeah, exactly.
which is pretty crazy.
So yeah, definitely check these out on our
camera.
website. We have an 11-inch and a 7-inch available. So yeah, that's a very nifty tool. They can also come apart even more. They come with extenders, or I should say risers. That simply just connect to the base of the, what's it called? The 1/4-20 mount, I guess.
Yes,
Yeah.
any 1/4-20
Yeah,
mount.
but yeah, so go ahead, check them out. Again, they're called magic arms. We have them in 7-inch and 11-inch.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's something you're gonna just want to keep in your camera bag. If you do any sort of rigging with your gear, it's a great tool to have. And both lengths are good. If you want something just a little bit distant, but then if you want something longer, you can go with the longer one. So,
Yeah. So
all
what's
right.
next on the agenda?
So we
here?
have, let's see, we're gonna look at some cages now. So we have a series of grips and cages that we carry here. Let me start with this. This is our Sigma FP camera, and this is the FP. Here, I'll take the lens off so you can see a little better. This is our FP grip. It's a beautiful wooden handle. It mounts directly under the FP. You still have access to the battery compartment, so you can change the battery. Here, I'll show you. So yeah, you can still change the battery and the SD card. And it just gives you that extra grip because the FP is it's wonderful how compact it is, but it is kind of notoriously hard to hold. So this is our option for the FP. We carry grips for a lot of different cameras. Not always the newest ones, but we do generally catch up. So if you have a specific camera and you're looking for a hand grip for it, just reach out to us and we'll let you know if we offer one.
Yeah, and also with the Sigma FP, it is a very powerful camera. It's when I say powerful, I mean it's really good for cinema. Like this is like basically I don't even know what to compare it to, but it's just a movie camera in the palm of your hand. And with the grip, you can run and gun, do video basically with it.
Yeah.
Another rig we sell here, speaking of wood, we have here is our shark cage. So our shark cages, they come with this nice wooden handle, but they're designed to fit the camera they're listed for. So we have one made for the GH4. We don't have anything made, for the GH5 or GH6 or anything that's newer, but we still have it available for the GH4. And basically, it just mounts onto the GH4 and matches its design, so it fits nice and snug. And then it gives you a bunch of mounting points here, so you can put different stuff like this NATO clip here that Alex likes to use.
The NATO system's great.
You can see you can mount an assortment of things on here because of all the 1/4-20 points on the cheese board here. That's what they're called, cheese boards.
I think so, yeah. Yeah, we have them for, like I said, we launched these about 5-6 years ago. And so we don't have them for all the newer cameras. But if you have an older camera, there's a good chance we still have a shark cage for you. We've got them for some of the earlier Sony A7 bodies. We even have one for the original Blackmagic Pocket, which makes it a much more beefy setup. It's got two handles. So that's a cool camera. If you have the original Pocket HD and you want a cage for it, we offer one. So yeah, like we said, if you've got a mirrorless camera, you're looking for a cage, reach out to us. We'll let you know if we have one for you.
Yeah, check out our website. You can actually search in the search bar on our website, search Shark Cage, and you'll be able to see our full offering of these products and what camera they're compatible with. We even offer them for GoPro, so definitely check that out.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
We do have those.
And speaking of cages, so we don't carry this specific cage. This is a different brand cage, but this is my Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K. And I showed this on the first day, but I kind of want to show it again. This is, Pocket 4K is a great system if you want a cinema camera, but you don't have the funds for something like really expensive. These are really great entry-level cinema cameras. They shoot RAW, they shoot lots of different codecs, they have a lot of great settings. And yeah, this is my personal Pocket 4K. And I don't adapt Micro Four Thirds lenses to this camera. I mostly use vintage lenses. In this case, I've got this Fotodiox 28mm lens mounted on the FD with our, this is our Fotodiox Canon FD to Micro Four Thirds adapter. I'll take it off to show you. So basically this adapts a vintage Canon FD lens to a Micro Four Thirds camera. And this is a 28mm lens, so with the Blackmagic camera's 2x crop, this is like a 56mm full frame equivalent, which is fairly good for just your 50mm prime. So if you shoot with the Blackmagic system, we have a whole line of adapters for you. Not just Micro Four Thirds adapters, but we also have EF mount adapters, because a lot of people now are shooting with the Blackmagic Pocket 6K. I don't have a 6K to show you, but I do have our EF. Here, I'm going to take this off real quick here. Sorry. Yeah, so this is our, if you have a Blackmagic Pocket 6K camera and you're looking to adapt, say, a Nikon vintage lens to it, this is our Nikon to EF adapter. It's kind of hard to see because it's kind of blending in with the, here, I'll take it off, the lens. Very, very thin because there's not much focal flange distance between a Nikon F-mount lens and a Canon EF mount camera, which is the Blackmagic Pocket 6K has an EF mount. But what this adapter does is it allows you to mount any Nikon F or G lens onto an EF mount camera, like a Canon EF or the Pocket 6K. You just mount the lens onto the adapter, and then you mount the lens and adapter onto your Pocket 6K camera. And then it's got these little these little handles here that you turn to adjust the aperture. So it's very useful. If you're adapting this lens, you can adjust the aperture. So if you have a Pocket 4K or a Pocket 6K and you're looking to adapt vintage lenses to it, let us know. We can help you out. We can help you figure out if we have an adapter for you.
Ooh, nice. You can also adapt PK to EOS adapters.
Yes.
There's another one here. If you go on our website, you can actually go to the lens and mount adapter section and filter out by camera mounts. So if you're interested in seeing what we offer for your camera specifically, let's say you have a Canon EOS system, simply go on our website, go under lens adapters, and select Canon EOS. You'll be able to see our full lineup. Now keep in mind that some of these adapters, because of the nature of focal flange distances, some of these lenses, lens adapters for Canon EF do require optics, but you'll be able to see a wide assortment of adapters that don't require optics for the EF system, such as the ones that Sean just described, the Nikon G, or the Nikon system, the PK system, OM. Go on our website and check it out. We have a lot of affordable adapters, but it's a great way to get some nice vintage glass, affordable glass, onto your 6Ks or your basically your Canon EF cinema cameras.
Yeah.
There's plenty of them out there because Canon EF is like the main mount that's being used for a lot of these cinema cameras. Right?
Yeah.
I know Red uses it too. I know it's interchangeable.
It's true.
Blackmagic is known for doing that, and
And you could always use a Canon EF lens, but what's the fun in that? Especially if you're on a budget. Get some vintage lenses. You get almost as good quality for like a tenth of the price, and then you just grab one of our adapters, slap it on. That reminds me, if anyone on the feed currently has any questions for us, please comment in the comments, and Alex will read the questions to us, and we can answer any questions you guys have, whoever's watching. And also, we are doing a giveaway. We're giving away our Ninja filter system, our Ninja system for phones. It's the entire system, and all you have to do is DM us the word Ninja in our DMs, and we'll pick a lucky winner. So if you want to get a filter system for your phone, go to our Instagram account, go to our DMs, and just type Ninja. and we will pick a winner.
Yeah.
Wanted to show you this. This is one of our follow focus systems. What this does is you can attach it to a lens. It adds teeth for your follow focus. So this lens, this is a Sigma lens. It doesn't have any traditional threads for a focus system. So you just snap it on. Here, I'll show you what it looks like without. Basically, it's just this long rubber tooth thread. It's got the handle on here too, so you can adjust. You can do follow focus with the handle. And then what you do is you wrap it around your lens, and then you just slide it in to lock it. And then if you're just going to use it for that lens, you can always just cut off the extra with a pair of scissors. And then there you go. You've got follow focus that then you can attach to your follow focus system that's toothed, or you can just use the handle to adjust focus. This is great for smoothly adjusting focus for video when you're not using a lens that's designed for it. If you're adapting like more of a photography lens for video, this is a great focus handle for that.
I'm a snake. Yeah, but even if you're using a zoom lens kind of for video too, let's say you're broadcasting, like I've heard it all working here at Fotodiox. I've heard people wanting to use zoom lenses because a lot of people in the broadcasting world are used to those B4 zoom lenses that go from wide to telephoto. But you can adapt a Nikon lens and do the same thing here. Simply just like change the focal length using these nice little gear belts here, and they come in different colors too, and this can come off so it doesn't obscure any follow focus systems that you might use. Follow focus systems such as our what's this called, Alex? Our
That's from the Wonder Rig Elite, one of our older products, but hey.
So as you can see here, this is a traditional 15mm rail system, but let me take it off to just kind of reveal what the product is. So it's this guy right here. And basically what it does is it mounts onto your rails, and this is compatible with basically these gear belts as well. How does it work? Well, you turn this little knob here and it controls this gear, and that basically locks in with the teeth on these gear belts that we sell, and you're able to just adjust focus. We sell these on our website as well. And the cool thing about this little instrument here is that it has a dry erase kind of board material, so you can definitely mark in and lock in like where your start start of your focus is and where the end is. You can pull your focus simply with gauging where it is by predetermining that. So it's a nifty little tool. I would definitely check out our website to see how these can be used in your setup for on the go filmmaking, stuff like that. But yeah, this is good stuff, isn't it, Sean? We have a lot of gear belts. We even sell gear belts by themselves, or they're just a rubber piece. So this piece right here is just one singular rubber piece, very inexpensive. These are very, very affordable. They're available on our website. So if you just need gear belts in general, we have them available. So nothing fancy like these little snake ones that we have, again, snaky snakes. We also have one more thing that's, we have a lot of gear belts. We also have focus handles on their own that we sell as a kit of 3 or just by themselves. And they come in 3 different colors just so that you can kind of differentiate on what you're pulling, what you're controlling. Maybe you're controlling a zoom, maybe you're controlling the focus at the same time. But we come with these little handles. They're rubber. They're easy to attach on your lens. Simply just go over, wrap around the barrel of your lens, and then you simply just tighten it using the little slots there. So again, yeah, very nifty product that we have. These are more traditional handles. They're very inexpensive as well. So yeah, check out our website to see all the focusing gears and bells and whistles that we sell. We have a lot of them, as you can see.
Yeah. Let's go back to adapters really quick. By the way, if anyone has any questions, it doesn't even have to be about what we're talking about. If you just have a specific product you're looking for, just comment below. We would love to help you out. This is our Canon EF to Canon EOS R adapter. So this adapts a Canon EF lens to a Canon EOS R mirrorless camera. This is great if you have a Canon EF lens, you want to adapt it to your EOS R system. It's also a Fusion auto adapter, which means it controls the lens's autofocus and aperture. Now it's not going to do autofocus as fast as like a EOS R lens would. It's not going to do like a face detect autofocus in video, but it will give you some basic autofocus in photography, and in video just some basic, like if you half press it'll focus. Nice. But it also gives you electronic control of the Canon EF lens's aperture. This is essential because Canon EF lenses do not have manual aperture control. They need an electric signal to adjust the aperture. The other cool thing about this adapter is not only is it a Fusion auto adapter, not only does it control the EF lens, it also has a built-in variable ND filter. So as you see, as I turn this ring, I'm going from 2 stops of ND filtration all the way to 8 stops. And this is really, really nice if you're adapting EF lenses to your EOS R system. We make this for a couple other mirrorless systems too. If you're adapting a lens, you want electronic control, but you also want that filtration built into the adapter. I use this all the time in my filmmaking to cut the light coming through the lens. So I'll shoot at like f2.8 with my lens, but then I'm shooting 1/50th of a second shutter speed. I'm shooting at 24 frames a second. That's f2.8 outside is way too bright. So then I just crank in the ND filtration until the exposure is correct, cuts the light coming through. Then I get beautiful shallow depth of field cinematic video with everything else that I get with the electronic control. So our ND throttle adapters are great. We sell manual ones too for adapting manual lenses. But if you're looking to adapt an EF lens and you want that electronic control, we've got that built into our ND throttle Fusion. So.
Yeah. Hey, I noticed that this has gears on it, right? Little geared ring. How about we show the crowd a little gear, some gear action? Want to put that on here real quick?
So you can mount that right there.
Right there, and there you go. You control the ND. Oh, can we do this? Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Thank you, Obi. Obi Wolf says, your adapters rock. Keep them coming.
Hey,
Thanks, Obi.
Woo! And speaking of Fusion as well, we for the Micro Four Thirds system, we do offer as well a Fusion Redux. What does Redux mean? It means it has this little focal reducing glass element. So basically, it just widens your lens and gives you also an additional stop of light. What is that good for? Well, the Micro Four Thirds sensor is very tiny, so when you're using full frame lenses, you can definitely adapt them onto this adapter, and it'll basically widen the focal length, so you have better coverage, a better working focal length than you would before, because we know that like when you're shooting with MFT, you gotta shoot with wide full frame lenses like 28 and below to get a decent amount of a shot. Would you say that is true, Sean? Yeah. So why not just grab a 50 millimeter and turn it into a 35 millimeter using this focal reducer here. And again, this is part of our Fusion lineup. It offers autofocus and also aperture control and other electronic controls. In video, it's a bit limited, but you can check our website to see all limitations, compatibility, because we have that all well documented on our website and knowledge base. Mm-hmm. And we have so many Fusion adapters. I have one here for Sony E, and they all work with Canon EF glass. Here's one for Nikon Z. As you can see, we have a pancake lens on there. Let me tell you, this with video mode works splendidly. I've used it before on our Nikon Z6, I believe.
Yeah.
I've used it for basically, TikTok content creation, even for just like quick YouTube video recording. But yeah, this is a great setup. It works well. The autofocus works well with the EF to Nikon Z Fusion adapter. So if you're a filmmaker who is using a Nikon Z, highly recommend you transition from Canon, or you like Canon glass. Highly recommend you get our Fusion EF to Nikon Z adapter. Lots of value in this adapter. It's also firmware upgradable. So I mean, as we improve, find bugs and improve our adapter, those firmware upgrades will be available on our website. You just download it there and good to go. It makes it future proof basically. Do we have any other adapter, Sean? Oh,
yeah, I'll show you this. All right, so this is a vintage Cook lens, 100 millimeter lens. I actually showed this to the guys at Cook Optics back in the day when I was at NAB a couple years ago, and they were kind of surprised. They're like, wow, we forgot about these. So this is a 16 millimeter. This lens was made for a 16 millimeter motion picture camera. But we make a C-mount to mirrorless. We make a number of C-mount to mirrorless camera adapters. And I'll tell you what, these are really fun little lenses to adapt to mirrorless cameras. This is best for adapting to a Micro Four Thirds 2x crop sensor because you get full coverage with this lens. You get slightly dark corners. But I'm crazy. I actually use our C-mount to Sony E-mount adapter, and I adapt this lens to my full frame Sony. And I get the full image circle of the C-mount lens on the full frame sensor. But I can always use the 2x clear image zoom crop on the Sony to crop in, so I get rid of the vignetting. And what I love about these lenses is that they're really high quality, especially if you source the right one. There are cheap C-mounts out there too. If you find a really nice vintage C-mount, you get really beautiful bokeh, really beautiful color rendition and sharpness. It still has that vintage feel, and then on top of that, it's super compact and lightweight. So yeah, if you're looking for tiny little lenses, if you want something compact and fun, I definitely recommend using C-mount on your mirrorless systems and using our C-mount adapters.
Yeah, what focal length is that again?
So this is a 100 millimeter equivalent. It's actually a 4-inch,
Oh,
but you
wow.
just take
Yeah,
inches,
Yeah.
make a millimeter. It took me forever. I don't know why it took me so long to figure that out. So what's a 4-inch lens? What millimeter is that? Oh, you just what's 4 inches in millimeters? So.
Yeah, I've seen like 2 centimeter lenses. I'm like, oh, okay. What is that again? Yeah, so yeah.
God bless the metric system.
There you go. So yeah, what's next on the agenda?
So
lens adapters?
we talked about Tilt Rocker the other day, but I want to bring it up again here.
Yeah.
Tilt Rocker is our system. This is our Hasselblad V to Fujifilm GFX Tilt Rocker. This is a system that allows you to adapt a lens to your digital camera. Generally, you're going to be adapting a lens with a larger image circle. So in this case, medium format to full medium format to partial medium format digital, so you can get that coverage. And this adapter gives you tilt shift functionality. So you loosen this screw here, and then you can actually tilt the lens down, and you're tilting the focal plane. So you're actually only seeing a sliver of your focus, and it gives you really, really cool selective focus effect. You can also shift left and right by holding down, where's the button here? Oh yeah, pushing this button, you can shift left or right. For video, these are great for the selective focus effect in video. It's like kind of that lens baby effect, but you can kind of unlock it with any adapted lens. So I love using these for video and doing selective focus. Gives you a really creative look. I've seen a lot of people use our Tilt Rocker adapters to do time lapses of specifically like cityscapes, people walking around traffic. Because what they do is they tilt down, they make a selective focus, so just part of the shot is in focus, and then they do a series of time lapse photos, and it gives this really nice, like almost like the subject they're photographing, the city street. It's like a miniature. It's like it's that they call it the toy camera effect. Some people call it that. So yeah, Tilt Rocker is great, and we're pretty convinced. We're not positive. We're pretty convinced that our Tilt Rocker adapters have been used in some Hollywood productions. We've seen some shows on Netflix. I think Sabrina, the show Sabrina a couple years ago, had some really amazing selective focus tilt effects in it. And we think that they may have been using our adapter. I'm not saying they were, but they may have been using something similar.
Yeah.
So if you're looking for in-camera selective focus effects, Tilt Rocker adapters are the way to go. It's kind of a niche thing, but it is a lot of fun, and they're great. They're excellent for photography too, but they're fun for video.
And they're also a very affordable alternative to buying a tilt shift lens.
Yeah.
Tilt shift lenses can range. Well, first of all, they're very limited to what mounts they're supported, like who makes them. Of course, there are third parties out there, third-party lens manufacturers making more tilt shift lenses. But in the meantime, while they catch up, you can definitely check our full line of Tilt Rocker lens adapters on our website. Now they are lens adapters. They're made to adapt, other lenses that aren't native to the camera body onto that camera body. So we don't have, like, for example, Sony E to Sony E. That's just not possible. That's just a macro extension too. So just keep that in mind, because we do get asked that a lot. People are like, "Oh my God, that's great. Now, do you have that for my Nikon? Do you have that for my?"
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I don't. I'm sorry. It'll be macro if we did.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind that. But yeah, it's a cheaper way to just kind of get that tilt effect. And again, it's way cheaper than buying a normal lens. You could do it with whatever you have available. But yeah, what's next, Sean?
So I think that the people deserve to see Angel in this video. Well, no, you're already there, but they also deserve to see Alex.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna switch.
Absolutely.
So Alex is gonna come take my place, and I'm gonna run the camera for a bit.
Sure.
Perfect.
Because Alex got some stuff to talk about.
Sure, let's talk about chroma key. I'm gonna.
Oh.
Oh
no, what's that?
For this, I am scared. Please send help.
Alex, watch out! There's some stuff on the floor.
Yeah.
Put some stuff on the floor.
Is that Baja Blast?
Yeah, that's Baja
This
Blast.
man's got Blaha.
And chroma key is a great tool for a lot of people streaming or people in the field, especially broadcasting. I mean, it's a good thing we didn't wear green. I think, did you do that on purpose?
No,
You're lucky I
don't
didn't
like
put the
green.
blue screen out. Your jacket would have been completely gone. But
Yeah.
chroma key is a really good way to key out specific colors. So say you have
Yeah.
Yep, green
It's
is
like-
like a very, very solid like hue, a very specific hue. You in post production, you would you would edit that out, and you could fill it anything behind us. Like
Yeah.
we could put us on the beach. It'd be nice to go to the beach.
Exactly.
Here it's still kind of chilly.
Yeah.
We're going through second winter here in
We are.
Illinois.
So you might be thinking like green screens, like isn't that what they use for special effects in Hollywood and stuff like that? Like yeah, but you can also use it like Alex said for podcasting, streaming. For all you streamers out there that use OBS, you can this will help you get you superimposed into your gameplay. If you're someone that's doing video conferencing, or if you want to do special effects in your own room, you really could just using this green screen. Grab a couple of them. We sell different styles of green screen. This is just one of them. This is called our portable backdrop kit. It comes in a case, and the frame just like disassembles like you would a tent. And everything, it comes with its own feet, so it's self-standing, no extra stands or anything like that, but we do offer, again, like a multitude of options on our website, even as backgrounds that are chroma key color. So yeah, go on our website and check it out. I mean, chroma key technique has been around since forever, but it's a great way to just kind of get special effects or cut yourself out of anything. But yeah, highly recommend it. Just make sure it's well lit, because you want it to be nice and lit.
The more even it is, the better effect it's going to have.
I wanted to say hi to Adato Tart joined, Timothy
Hello.
Gierson, Manny Moreno 600, and Vahagraphy. I hope I pronounced those right. Thanks for joining. Thanks for watching. Alex, do you want to tell them about the contest we're doing right now?
We're going to be giving away a Ninja kit for phone photography and videography. I mean, camera phones are getting a lot much better. So being able to have a variety of different effects available to you for your phone is just like an invaluable tool. You never know when it could come in handy. But all you have to do to enter is to DM us with the word Ninja to the Fotodiox Pro Instagram account, and you can be selected to win one of our complete Ninja kits, and that includes the filter holder for filters that you may already have, a macro lens, and even the Mirage mirror, which is a really cool way to get some reflections. Even if there's no like big bodies of water, you can bring the water to your shots.
Bring the water to your shots.
Angel, what light are you holding right now?
So right now I'm holding our Prismo stick. It's a really nifty light. It's a battery-powered tube light. It's a 180-degree spread, as you can see. But I can control the color, temperature, and brightness right here from this touchscreen on the back. I can go all the way down to tungsten. I can also change the lighting mode to hue, saturation, and intensity. And from here, I can go ahead and change the color of the light. Add color to your image or video in seconds with our Prismo stick. It's called the Prismo Stick 512. It also works with Bluetooth, so you can actually use our app to control this light. It comes with one quarter 20 mount here, so you can mount it anywhere you want on a quarter 20. So yeah, this light is really fun. A lot of people like it to make light paintings or just add color to their image and video. So highly recommend you check it out. Prismo stick. As you can see, I just popped it out to add some fill here to our Ninja setup.
A nice little color accents. It's even got special effects.
It does. Special effects. I love special effects. So yeah, that's just we were talking about earlier too, was our Prismo stick. And we do have for day 2 yesterday, we did go over our lighting catalog. So just check our reels to see our complete lighting show that we did. You can see what lights we have that we kind of showcased. And yeah, just go ahead and check it out. But what's next on the
Alex,
agenda
do you want
here?
to tell us about the RhinoCam Vertex?
Sure. The RhinoCam Vertex is a great little system. I mean, if anyone out there is doing stitch photography, stitching is a great way.
Hold on. Let me stop you right there. So I know this is a whole cinema thing, right? Like we're showing like cinema stuff. And obviously I'm looking at this product, the Vertex. This is more oriented to photographers who do still.
Yeah, we're just wedging it in.
We didn't get to
Stills. Now, why are stills important? Well, fun fact, like in all of filmmaking, stills, aka photography, has been a huge part of like the film industry, like taking candidates and stuff like that. So why not go big or go home with the Vertex? I mean, hey, Alex, take it away. Tell them why this thing is so powerful.
The Vertex gives you huge images, especially when you're stitching them in post. So what it does, it uses the sensor and it moves the sensor physically so that you capture different parts of the image circle. So you would take 4 shots. You would do 1, 2, 3, 4, and usually there's nothing blocking my way. But once you have a clear path to take all 4 photos, you can stitch those together in post and you get one big image, a nice square format image. So you do get that medium format look, especially with the crop, that 1x1 crop specifically. But yeah, we do make it for full frame cameras, APS-C cameras, even the digital medium format cameras like the GFX and XCD systems. So
Yeah.
it is a good way to get some nice wide landscape pictures. You can even do portraits with it,
Yeah.
as long as your model stays still, as long as the tripod, of course, stays still where it needs to be.
Right.
So it's a good way.
That reminds me, shout out to Mateo Stern. He did a great video on the RhinoCam Vertex.
Yeah.
Mateo, I know you're not watching this, but I hope maybe it sneaks into your feed somewhere. But shout out to him. Go on over to YouTube and check out his channel. He made a great video on how to do portraits with this RhinoCam Vertex. So again, if you're a filmmaker on set, get some medium format style images with our RhinoCam Vertex. And yeah,
Or
Alex,
if you also do landscape photography,
that's
Yeah.
this is a great tool.
Yeah.
Hey Alex, so why do we use medium format lenses on this adapter? Why did we kind of center it around medium format? in
So
the
medium
beginning?
format lenses have a larger image circle to play with, so that way you have the most image to be used possible. And every time you rotate the RhinoCam Vertex adapter, you're basically capturing like one corner. So after you combine the four corners together, you get one big stitch. So it's a really good way to get some larger megapixel cameras. So like imagine like there's already a 61 megapixel A7R5. You can
Yeah.
get an even larger image with that stitch. So
Absolutely.
Just
Crazy.
wanted to say hi to Tody Olson. Hi, Tody.
Hey,
Or
hello.
today. Yeah, I'm not pronouncing any of these names right.
it's okay.
Do you guys want to tell us about the Wonder Pan assistant?
Sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Here, I'll grab it.
Want me to take it away, Alice? Or you
Sure.
want to take it from here?
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the Wonder Pana? Well, it's not the Wonder Panda, it's the Wonder Pana. We originally designed this as a solution for bulbous lenses. So what does that mean, a bulbous lens? Well, look at this one. Look at that. Pretty bulbous, no filter threads. How are you supposed to put a filter in this when the front element pops out?
And we can't even take off the hood.
You can't even take off the
What are we
hood.
supposed to do?
How are you supposed to filter this? Well, this right here is the Fujifilm 8 to 16 millimeter lens. Wonderful lens. I love this lens. Sharp, good for landscapes, but also good for filmmaking. So one thing that what the Wonder Pan system does is we make these basically these cores right here, and what they do is they're designed to fit the lens they're made for. And then it enables them to use our 145 millimeter filters. That's right, 145 millimeter. Let me show you. Oh, if I can get this off. Ah, yes, I can.
Wow, you've got big hands.
I got big
That's-
hands.
That's what you're able to do. I usually can't do that by
I'm a
myself.
big boy with big hands. So there you go. That's the 145 millimeter filter. Right here I have an ND1000. Of course, you're not going to use an ND1000 for video, but you might use an ND2, ND4, ND8, maybe an ND16. I don't know where you're shooting, but it might be bright. However, you can mount a variety of ND filters that we offer. I believe the smallest we have is ND4, then it goes to ND8, 16, and 32, and of course the 1000. But if you're a filmmaker, you can use one of the lower NDs. They come in a slim or double threaded. So this one right here is slim. It doesn't have that second double thread, so you can't stack them. However, we do, like I said, we do offer those double threaded filters on our website. Mm-hmm. So basically, we also offer CPL and UV, but that's when it comes in handy for basically filmmakers. Is you can use those UV or CPL filters to get rid of reflections, and to also kind of like protect the front element of your wide-angle lens if it's something you're using. So again, if you're a filmmaker shooting with the Fujifilm system, you can use the 8 to 16 right here. Simply goes on the front of the lens, and then it clamps on, and then you just twist on the base of the filter holder here to tighten it.
Yep. Some of our other Wonder Panda systems use like a two-piece enclosure, kind of
Yep.
sandwiches around the lens. But the ones like this are really nice and convenient
Mhm.
because you just tighten it and it's just one piece that just slides on. Really easy.
So
to
think of it as a map. It also works like kind of like a lens hood too, so it gets rid of any glare you might run into. So think of it as a lightweight portable matte box. I've seen, this is used for photography, but I've seen filmmakers use this on like the Nikon 14 to 24.
Yeah.
I've had people like just adapt the core itself onto like a Cine lens, because we offer we also offer step up ring versions for 77 millimeter to 145 millimeter, and we also offer I believe 82 and 95 step up rings to 145. And I've seen again filmmakers ask about those, like, hey, how can I adapt this to this so and so, because I want to use your big filters. So yeah, something to consider. And these little wings, as you can see, these little wings here, these come off. They are also sold separately or in a kit, but basically, they screw onto the back of the core with these little brass screws that are included with the wings. And this lets you slide in one square filter in the front here, a grad ND. So yeah, grad ND's other way.
Well, unless you wanted to make
Yeah.
this ground darker.
Yeah,
What
there
if
you
you're
go.
sitting upside down? What if you're hanging from a...
So yeah, as you can
so
see,
that
it just
slots
mounts
in
in.
there?
You can also untighten the
Yeah,
sides
gotta loosen
here,
that little, yeah.
loosen the sides, and then you can just mount it on there. So loosen the other side too.
Wanted to say hi to J Riv Photo and EG Photo. Thanks for joining us. We're looking at the Wonder Panda filter system right
Yeah.
now
Yeah.
for ultra wide angle lenses.
Square filters are really nice because you can, especially for this grad ND, you can really just slide up and down and adjust where that horizon
Yeah.
falls.
So this is called our Wonder Panda Free Arc, and show them why it's called the Free Arc system.
Oh, because you get to freely rotate in an arc. Well, not necessarily in an arc, but you can freely rotate it, especially the horizon, to adjust. Oh, that's not monk.
I think it's a little tight right now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very, very stiff. This one hasn't been used in a while, it seems. But
Yeah, but basically, again, why would a filmmaker use this? Well, to kind of help with their exposure.
Yep.
A grad ND would help as well. You can also use our ND4, ND6, ND8, or ND16 filters with the Wonder Panda core. And again, they work with a specifically wide-angle lenses that do not have filter threads. So head on over to our website, select our Wonder Panda page, and you can explore what lenses are supported by the Wonder Panda system. But
yeah,
it's
we support a lot of different
lot
lenses:
of-
Canon, Nikon,
Sony.
It's almost
Yeah.
like almost 30, I think, at this point.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's
a lot,
getting-
lot
it's getting
of
up
yeah, a lot of Sigma lenses out there too. And again, wide angle lenses are great. Hey, Sean, you know a lot about filmmaking. So what are some directors that use like wide angle lenses?
So Terrence Malick is a big one.
Oh, there you go.
I forget if he's using 14 or even
Okay.
wider. I know he's around 20, 14 to 20. And what he
Okay.
does is he locks that lens on there and he just has his cameraman run around and do lots of motion. And it's
Okay.
really cool. But there are a lot of filmmakers who use wide angle. It's kind of a more of an artsy style. It makes you aware that it's filmmaking a little
Gotcha.
more.
Yeah.
Like when you have a longer lens, you can kind of get lost in the scene. Wide angle
Yeah.
makes it feel more like you're watching a movie.
Yeah, there you go.
But it is a really it is a cool style. So definitely having a filter system like this for if you're adapting ultra wide angle lens, if you don't want to buy like a super high end cine wide, if you want to use a cheaper photo ultra wide angle lens, our Wonder Panda filter system is great. Even if you just need a UV filter to protect the front,
Yeah, definitely.
it's great for that.
Yeah. So again, head on over to Fotodioxpro.com. Check out our Wonder Panda page. You can see like what lenses are compatible. Hey, you might have one already in your toolkit. Why not add some filtration?
Yeah,
And everything is on sale on our website to the end of tonight. We're running a 15% off sale in honor of NAB. We couldn't be there, but that's why we're bringing the show to you from our facility here in somewhat sunny Gurnee, Illinois.
Wanted to say hi to Merc325 joined, as well as Alexander Santoso joined. So hi guys. If you have any questions for us about any of the gear we're talking about, or if you're looking for something specific,
Yeah.
just comment in the text and we can help you out.
Yeah, so we have about 2 more minutes left here in the stream. We might go a little longer, but something we haven't
Wait,
covered
what's
yet
this?
are light modifiers. So while Alex pops this open, I'm going to be back and I'm going to bring some other special light modifiers you can use for your lighting. So Alex, take it away. Tell them why this
Sure.
is such a good
I
modifier.
mean, light modifiers in general are all great because it exemplifies control, and the more control you have over your scene, the better you are as a creator, whether you're doing stills, whether you're doing video, filmmaking, anything. I mean, this is just like a simple 5-in-1 reflector, and let's see why it's called 5. I mean, we see the white on the side, we see the gold in one, but if I unzip it, I can peel it back, and there's some silver here. There's a black side for flag, and this actually, the very inside layer, can be used as just as a
Diffuser?
scrim, yeah, just
Yeah.
as a diffuser.
Here, check it out. We'll demo it right now. So here, let me see this right now.
Mhm.
So a lot of light panels that have a lot of light panels today have LED. Let me rephrase that. A lot of panels these days have already a diffuse material here in the front, but you can soften it even further by using something like this. So again, you put it on here, you get softer light. Of course, I can crank this up higher, and I can, you can see the results even better. But yeah, you can definitely use that in that regard. And speaking of diffusers,
What else do we have here, Alex? What is
This is our sunscrim, and this is one of our smallest sizes, the 75 by 75 centimeters, but it does get to as big as, I believe, 2.1 meters even. So again, this is another solid way of adding diffusion. I mean, I like the square frame of this because you can just kind of rig it up to, say, like a boom handle, and you can just really help soften those shadows, especially if the lights are
That's
harsh.
that's diffuser.
Yep. Can you see the difference?
That's no
really on the
diffuser.
camera?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. Yeah.
It's softer.
I mean, this light's already kind of a soft, but if you're using a more pointular lights, like say one of our Warrior lights that has a very more centric LED chip array,
Yeah.
it's going to be super helpful in
Yeah.
softening your shadows.
So
Yeah.
yeah. So we do offer this in different sizes, like Alex said. We even offer them in like the biggest one is maybe like what, like how many feet would you say it is?
I
Like
want to say 9, maybe
9 feet by 9 feet.
8 feet.
Yeah.
something
So
like that.
yeah, these are just like scrims, and they come like they're for diffusing, obviously. But we have it in different sizes, and they're also like very affordable too compared to what the competitors that are out there. And lastly, what do we have, Alex?
What do you? Oh. Speedotron, Pro Photo even. So these are nice ways, especially the lantern, to get omnidirectional light. As you can see, it's rather than being directional like say a softbox is, this is being meant to light an entire space. So really good for architectural photography, or if you want to light a large area, maybe we could have used this theoretically to light the whole room here.
Yeah,
We wouldn't need a
exactly.
LED panel, we would just need one light.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, like, we also sell Bowens mount LEDs, so you can use a wide, like, you can check out our catalog of light modifiers and see which one it works best for you.
Yeah.
Another thing we have here are soft boxes. These are quick collapsible soft boxes, but this is also a beauty dish. As you can see, I can pop it open like that. Show you it's double diffused. It's got a silver interior to amplify the light. And it comes with the beauty dish plate here in the middle. I can get to it real quick. But basically, there was a plate in here.
There's usually a plate. I took it out last time I was using that.
But the beauty of this thing is that you can also
The beauty, you say?
you can collapse it easily with little buttons in the back. So that's another great little feature. So you can take it on the go. It won't take up a lot of space. And this is just a 2-in-1 light modifier. It can be a softbox or a beauty dish light modifier. And in filmmaking, you still get the same results in lighting as you would in photography using this. So you would get nice mid-tone, like basically midtones from your highlights to your shadows, softer shadows in your footage or in your subject using a beauty dish. So check out our DLX our Easy Pro DLX beauty soft boxes on our website.
All right, wanted to say hi to Red262, R54 Photo, and Broadcast Immobilier. Hi. If you have any questions for us about any of our gear, ask below. Also, Alex, you want to tell us about the contest real quick?
Sure. So we are ready
One more time.
giveaway for the next level. Say you want to add some neutral density, you could with this filter holder that takes 55. We do have holders for different sizes as well. So say you have like a 77 millimeter like variable neutral density, you could use it with your phone system, and you don't have to just use it with your larger mirrorless or DSLR cameras, but you could also use the Mirage mirror to incorporate some new reflections that weren't there before. There's also a macro optic somewhere. Yeah, yep, there it is.
Whoa.
Yeah, you get out a macro optic to get some really close-up video or photos. So yeah, great ways to increase use for your phone.
Absolutely.
So
So
can do.
yeah, I mean that's pretty much all we have here.
So the contest. How do you enter the contest?
Oh yeah, to enter the contest, you have to DM Fotodiox Pro with the word ninja, spelled the way you would expect it to be spelled, and yeah, we'll select a winner from those who enter.
And you'll get the full filter kit with the filter holder, the mirror, and the macro lens.
Yeah, it also comes with a lens head. Comes with adhesive material to put on to use the magnetic a filter holder, and I believe it also comes with a suction cup lens hood that you would attach to a glass so you could get rid of reflections to take pictures out of a glass.
That is true. That is pretty cool.
Out of a window, I should say, glass. But yeah, again, just simply message us on Instagram, the word ninja, and we are entered to win a complete kit. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah.
If you tune in at the end of the live stream, it's okay. This will be uploaded right after. You can watch it from the
You can watch
beginning.
the whole thing from the very
Yeah, but this was just a cinema accessories showcase. We weren't able to make it out to NAB this year, but here we are bringing our booth to you digitally via live stream. So yeah, this is the last one, day 3.
This is the last one. This is the last day. So if you're out
Yeah.
at NAB, enjoy it. But for us, we get to go right back to our office.
Yeah, definitely.
And actually, we will be at NAB next year.
Yeah.
So if you're at NAB right now and you're seeing this video, come see us at our booth next year because we'll be there. So
Definitely
we're just
be
not there this year.
Yeah, not this year, but next year we will.
Next year we will.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
and if you have any questions about anything we talked about, we are gonna go. We're going off live in a couple minutes here. But you can always DM us with any questions you have. We're really quick to answer. Or you can check us out on YouTube, on TikTok. Alex is on TikTok. He's awesome. Check out our Instagram content as well. We also have a Facebook page. So
Yeah.
if you have any questions about any of our gear, if you're looking for a specific lens adapter, for instance, or a light, just ask us in our DMs or reach out to us through our website, whichever
Let us help you
you
out.
prefer.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go cut it off.
Yeah, and don't forget we're running a 15% off sale on Fotodioxpro.com. Go on our website right now. Today's the last day of a 15% off sale, and make sure to sign up to our newsletter where you can get updated on future sales, product releases, and just anything. Maybe some cat content because we have a cat here. So
Oh yeah.
office cat. But
She's somewhere.
Somewhere. But thank you so much for tuning in. Catch you all in the next live stream. Bye everyone.
We are signing off.
Farewell.